Midnight Delights. As the clock struck midnight, Amber, alone in her dimly lit apartment, decided to satisfy her late-night cravings with a spontaneous food delivery. Ordering from an obscure restaurant known for its mysterious allure, she anxiously awaited the arrival of her meal. A knock echoed through the silent apartment, and Amber eagerly opened the door to find a shadowy figure standing in the hallway. The delivery person's face remained obscured by a hood, casting an unsettling darkness over their features. Handing her a nondescript bag, the delivery person whispered, "A delicacy for the adventurous soul." The words sent shivers down Amber's spine. She hesitated but paid, eager to indulge in her mysterious feast. As she unwrapped the meal, a pungent odor filled the room, and she recoiled at the sight of peculiar wriggling ingredients. A note nestled within the packaging read, "Feast upon the essence of the unknown." Suddenly, a haunting melody echoed through the apartment, and the lights flickered. Amber realized the chilling truth. Her impulsive craving had opened a doorway to something sinister. The room warped, shadows dancing in macabre patterns. The once inviting aroma morphed into a malevolent force, and Amber found herself trapped in a nightmarish banquet where every bite devoured a piece of her soul. The haunting delivery. As Jake navigated the winding roads to his next delivery, a strange voice whispered directions in his ear, guiding him to an isolated rural house. Unease prickled at his skin, but he brushed it off, attributing it to fatigue. Upon arrival, Jake was greeted by a pale figure with sunken eyes and a hollow smile. The customer's strange demeanor sent a chill down his spine, but he handed over the package without hesitation. Inside, the house was shrouded in darkness, illuminated only by flickering candles. A putrid smell hung in the air, suffocating Jake as he followed the customer deeper inside. In a dimly lit room, Jake stumbled upon a scene straight from his nightmares. Walls adorned with eerie symbols, a table covered in strange artifacts, and a thick, suffocating fog that obscured his vision. As Jake's eyes adjusted to the gloom, he saw a figure hunched over in the corner, muttering incomprehensible words. With a sinking feeling, he realized he had stumbled upon something far more sinister than a simple delivery. Terrified, Jake fled the house, the memory of that deathly smell haunting him long after he had escaped. A college student decided to order takeout from a popular restaurant to fuel her late-night study session. As she anxiously awaited her food, she couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. When the delivery arrived, Sophie's excitement turned to unease as she noticed the delivery person's peculiar demeanor. Their eyes bore into her, sending shivers down her spine. Ignoring her discomfort, Sophie accepted the package and retreated to her dorm room. As she unpacked her meal, Sophie's appetite waned. The food looked normal enough, but an inexplicable sense of dread washed over her. Ignoring her instincts, she took a hesitant bite. Suddenly, the room plunged into darkness, and Sophie heard chilling whispers echoing around her. Panic rising, she fumbled for her phone only to find it dead. Trapped in the blackness, she could feel an ominous presence closing in on her. Desperate to escape, Sophie bolted for the door, but it refused to budge. With each passing moment, the whispers grew louder, their sinister voices promising unspeakable horrors. In a final act of defiance, Sophie hurled the food out the window, hoping to break the curse. As it crashed to the ground below, the darkness lifted, and Sophie collapsed in relief, vowing never to order from that restaurant again. The House of Fear. Once I was robbed. Knocking on the door, I was greeted not with welcome, but with the glint of a gun. Two figures, smaller but filled with malice, dragged me into the house. Their hands were like iron, crushing my bones as they flung me onto the parlor room floor. The room was dimly lit, shadows dancing eerily across the walls. With each blow, pain seared through my body, mingling with the terror coursing through my veins. They demanded my cash, their voices dripping with menace, promising unspeakable horrors if I dared to resist. My mind raced with thoughts of my family, of the safety I could no longer provide. As the assailants riffled through my pockets, stealing not just my money but my sense of security, the walls seemed to close in around me. Left battered and broken, I lay on the cold floor, the echoes of their threats ringing in my ears. And though I escaped with my life that night, the memory of their sinister faces still haunts my every waking moment.